Now we move on to the rules of the letter Ra. This is the basic rules. In big books you'll find other rules as well. I'm just going to tell you a few extra rules that's not here. So the first rule is, if a Ra has a Fatha or a Dhamma, Zabar or Pesh on it, it will be full mouth. Second rule, if a Ra has a Kasra or Zair under it, it will be empty mouth. Rule number 3, if a Ra is Sakin and before this Ra Sakin there is a Fatha or a Dhamma, Zabar or Pesh, this Ra will be full mouth. Next rule, if the Ra is Sakin and before the Ra there is a Kasra or Zair, it will be empty mouth. But if the Ra is Sakin and before the Ra Sakin there is a Kasra, but after the Ra Sakin there is a full mouth letter, you make that Ra full mouth and not empty mouth. Also, next rule, if the Ra Sakin is in a separate word than the Kasra behind it, for example, take the word Rabbi and then Irji'un or Amir Tabu. Is one word, Irtabu is another word. So if the Ra Sakin is in a different word than the Kasra behind it, it will also be full mouth. This is the basic rule. So let's look at the exercises. Arsalna. Here the Ra is full mouth because before the Ra Sakin there is a Fatha and after it there is no full mouth letter, so it's going to be full mouth because there is a Fatha behind it. Arsalna. Arsalna. Remember, there is no qalqal on the lam. Arsalna. Arsalna. Qur'anun. Don't stretch it extra on the mad asli. You should not read it like Qur'anun. Just make it one alif long. Qur'anun. Next one, Yaghrurka. Ra full mouth, remember. Yaghrurka. Next one, here is a Ra Sakin, but before the Ra Sakin there is a Kasra, but after it there is a full mouth letter. So you make the Ra Sakin full mouth. Mir, not mir. Mirsadan. Again, Sad full mouth. Mirsadan. So repeat it 20 times each. Next one, Qir, Tasun. It's meant to be empty mouth, but you see the Ra Sakin has a Kasra behind it, but there is a full mouth letter after it, so it's not going to be Qir but Qir, full mouth. Qir, Tasin. Big Qaf, not a small one. Qir, Tasin. Again, Qir, Tasin. Next one, same rule, the Ra Sakin will be full mouth because it has a full mouth letter after it. Firqatun. 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 Next one, Amir Tabu. Here the Ra is full mouth because the Ra Sakin is in a separate word than the Kasra behind it. That's why. Amir Tabu. You see the Ta has a Mad Asli on it, and Bu as well is Mad Asli, meaning Harf Mad. Amir Tabu. Amir Tabu. Next one, Rabbirji'uni. Ra full mouth because the Ra is sakin, but before the ra there is a kasra in the separate word. Another way of remember it is if the alif wasl comes behind it. Rabbirji'uni, Rabbirji'uni. Next one, mustaqirrun, mustaqir, qir, raful mouth, qaf, and raful mouth, mustaqirrun. Again, mustaqirrun. Next one, fafirru, raful mouth because it has dhamma on it. Fafirru. Next one, birra. Next, birrun. Remember to repeat each one 20 times. Birrun. Next one, marratan, marratan. Next, the ra will be empty mouth because ra sakin has a kasra behind it and there is no full mouth letter after it. Umirtu, umirtu, not umiru. Don't make your mouth round but keep it straight. Umirtu. Next one, munhamir. You see there is a nun sakin and after it there is a ha, one of the letters of the throat. So you make izhar, no gunna wa ikhfa. And the ra is empty mouth because it has a kasra behind it, behind the ra sakin. Munhamir, not munhamir, munhamir. Again, munhamir. Next, wasbir, wasad, not sin, wasbir, wasbir. Next one, after nun sakin there is a sheen, so you will make ikhfa as well, and ra has a kasra underneath it. Min sharri. Again, min sharri. Next one, barri, barri, birri, empty mouth, but it's got a kasra, birri. Next one, durriyun. Remember, ra has a tashdid and ya has a tashdid, so it's not going to be durriyun. Then you will miss out the ya with the tashdid. Durriyun. Again, durriyun. Ra empty mouth, durriyun. Next one, ra maksur is, it is empty mouth. Mustamidhin. Mustamidhin. Next one, dhurriyatan. You see, ra has a kasra and ya has a tashdid as well. Both of them have tashdid, so pray both of them. Dhurriyatan. Again, dhurriyatan. Next, tuharrimu. Big ha. Tuharrimu. So repeat all of them 20 times each, especially the difficult ones, repeat them 50 times each, so it becomes easy on your tongue.
إلهنا ما أعدلك مليك كل من ملك